Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2023 ski test. Got a Salomon Stance 102 for you today. This ski gets a little bit of a graphics refresh, but stays the same structurally, which is great news for skiers like myself who really love the overall character and personality of this ski. As the widest member of the Stance line, it does get the most rocker and taper. Definitely leans more towards that free ride aspect, but the construction kind of brings it squarely back into the all mountain realm, as it is pretty burly still. It's not the quickest and most agile ski out there. It does have a longer turn radius. So there are a few things that make this thing a little bit more free ridey, but again, the construction brings it back more squarely into the all mountain format. We got a full poplar wood core here. Metal twin frame, so 2 sheets of metal. The top sheet has 2 rectangular cutouts in which they replace that metal with their carbon flax material. And this does a great job at making the ski more energetic and more lively without really removing anything from the dampness and the power of it. So it's a pretty smart way to build a ski by replacing kind of a heavier, damper material with lighter and more energetic stuff. Still keeping the overall frame and the geometry of the ski solid and powerful. So it's, works really well, we have found for sure. Then we do get some nice longer rocker in this ski as well, mostly stemming from the tail. You can tell that it borrowed more from like a QST 106 in terms of the rocker profile, while keeping the ski more stance oriented from a construction perspective. We do kind of pay for it in weight a little bit. These aren't the lightest, but for a ski with 2 sheets of metal, this is the 183. We're at 2,093 grams. We also see a 23 meter turn radius in this one. So definitely on the longer side. Even in that 190, we get up to 24 meters. And in the 176, we're only down to 22.5. So very straight in the cut. Sometimes people get on these and they just kind of tip their edges over and almost fall because they expect the ski to hook up, and it does not do that. Certainly likes to be brought up to speed before achieving those higher edge angles. If you're going at slower to moderate speeds, you do need to keep a shallower angle on this ski. So if you get on it, if you buy it sight unseen, just be prepared for that type of experience. But once you get it up to speed, you cannot really tell. In fact, when we had them out in Alta, Utah this year, I thought it was a great choice because you can get it going fast quickly due to the pitch. Just a great option, that low to mid 100s range with the metal for taking pretty direct lines out there. Here in Vermont, it's a little bit much, but still fun, especially when the snow is soft. But we do get some nice positive camber underfoot there. Pretty low profile tip here. Very smooth. Really no hooking or catching at all. Just a nice gradual splay to it. Very unique in skis of this shape. So, I always like to kind of call that out, where it's a low splay, low profile tip. Really nice floaty. Not heavily tapered. So you are going to get that edge contact up high when you get it bent. Allowing for that nice even turning shape. And then that tail's, directional from a taper standpoint, but we do see that kind of moderate low rocker profile come out of the tail here. So, not a ton of splay, but it is long. So having that gradual bend to the back here does give it a nice smooth feel to it. Especially, tail end of the turn. Doesn't have to be super deep in order to feel it. Definitely has that capability on chalky or windblown snow that I really like. So I'm a huge fan of this 102, especially when the snow is even remotely soft. So that's the benefit here. Slight graphics recharge for 2023, but other than that, same great ski that we've loved for a few years now. Check out this Stance 102 at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.